Welcome to today's video. In the pursuit of convenience and speed, many of us have unknowingly developed unhealthy eating habits. These habits not only damage our health, but are also the root causes of serious issues like obesity, cardiovascular disease, and even cancer. In this video, we'll explore 5 dangerous eating habits that many Americans have fallen into. Stay tuned to see if you recognize any of these habits in yourself. In modern society, sugar is omnipresent in our diets. It is not only found in sweet foods like candies and sodas, but also hidden in many processed foods you might not expect, such as sauces, canned goods, and even certain types of bread. According to data from the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, the average American consumes about 17 teaspoons of sugar per day, far exceeding the recommended amount set by the American Heart Association, AHA. The AHA advises that the maximum daily sugar intake should be 6 teaspoons, about 24 grams for women, and 9 teaspoons, about 36 grams for men. Consuming sugar beyond these recommended limits can lead to serious health consequences. Overconsumption of sugar can lead to many dangerous health problems. A report from the Journal of the American Medical Association showed that individuals who consume 17 to 21% of their daily calories from added sugar have a 38% higher risk of dying from heart disease compared to those who consume around 8%. This highlights the importance of controlling sugar intake in our diets. Sugar is considered a leading cause of obesity and type 2 diabetes. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, over 42% of American adults are obese, and a significant portion of this is linked to the excessive consumption of sugar in daily diets. When we consume too much sugar, the excess calories are easily converted into fat, leading to fat accumulation and weight gain. In addition to causing obesity and diabetes, excessive sugar consumption is also associated with heart disease. When the body absorbs a large amount of sugar, it can lead to a sudden spike in blood sugar, placing stress on the cardiovascular system. Over time, high sugar intake increases bad cholesterol, LDL, and decreases good cholesterol, HDL, raising the risk of high blood pressure, coronary artery disease, and stroke. Another concerning effect of sugar is its potential to impair liver function. Excessive sugar consumption, particularly fructose, commonly found in soft drinks and processed foods, can overload the liver. This can lead to fatty liver disease, liver damage, and an increased risk of chronic liver conditions. According to a survey by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, 36.6% of American adults reported eating fast food at least once a day. Fast food is known for its convenience, quickness, and affordability. However, items like burgers, pizzas, fries, and other fried foods are often high in saturated fats, salt, and empty calories. Substances that not only fail to provide the necessary nutrients for the body, but also pose significant risks to long-term health. Fast food contains high amounts of saturated and trans fats, both of which contribute to fat buildup in the arteries. When too much of these fats are consumed, the body starts to raise bad cholesterol, LDL, levels in the blood, increasing the risk of atherosclerosis. As a result, the heart has to work harder to pump blood through narrowed arteries, leading to a higher risk of heart disease and high blood pressure. A study published in The Lancet revealed that people who ate fast food at least 3 times a week had a 20 to 30% higher risk of developing cardiovascular disease compared to those with healthier diets. Fast food is packed with calories, but lacks essential nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals. This imbalance leads to uncontrollable weight gain when more calories are consumed than burned. Obesity is one of the most evident consequences of frequent fast food consumption, particularly among individuals with sedentary lifestyles. Additionally, consuming sugary drinks often accompanying fast food meals, along with refined carbohydrates found in fries and burger buns, causes blood sugar levels to spike, increasing the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. According to the American Diabetes Association, regular consumption of fast food can raise the risk of type 2 diabetes by up to 27%. Fast food not only delivers empty calories, but also lacks essential nutrients such as fiber, vitamins, and minerals. The deficiency of these vital nutrients means the body doesn't get enough energy to maintain long-term health, leading to issues like constipation, a weakened immune system, and fatigue. Moreover, preservatives and additives in fast food can cause chronic inflammation and increase the risk of other chronic conditions, such as stroke and fatty liver disease. Carbonated soft drinks have become one of the most popular beverages in modern diets, especially in developed countries. However, they are also one of the largest sources of added sugar, posing serious health risks when consumed in excess. According to research from the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, a single can of soda contains about 10 teaspoons of sugar, an enormous amount that the body struggles to absorb without harm. Drinking just 1 can of soda per day can increase the risk of obesity and type 2 diabetes by up to 26%. This is an alarming statistic, especially given that the consumption of soft drinks has become a widespread habit. Obesity and diabetes are only 2 of the many health risks associated with drinking soda. Additionally, carbonated soft drinks contain phosphoric acid, which is harmful to tooth enamel. This acid can erode enamel, increasing the risk of cavities and other oral health issues. Excessive consumption of soda also affects calcium absorption, potentially leading to osteoporosis if consumed frequently over a long period. In addition to affecting oral health and bone density, soft drinks have negative effects on the endocrine system, particularly the liver and insulin regulation. The sugar in sodas, mainly fructose, a type of sugar that the liver must process, can overwhelm the liver when consumed in excess. Unused fructose is converted into fat, leading to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD. Furthermore, the excessive intake of sugar from soft drinks also disrupts the body's insulin system. Insulin is the hormone responsible for regulating blood sugar levels, but when the body is forced to process large amounts of sugar, this system becomes less efficient, increasing the risk of metabolic disorders and type 2 diabetes. Breakfast has long been considered the most important meal of the day, as it provides the necessary energy after a long night of fasting. However, many people still skip breakfast or opt for unhealthy choices, such as pastries, sausage sandwiches, or sugary cereals. According to a study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, individuals who regularly skip breakfast are significantly more likely to gain weight and accumulate visceral fat compared to those who eat breakfast regularly. When you skip breakfast, your body lacks the energy to start the day, which can lead to fatigue and difficulty concentrating on daily tasks. Additionally, not providing sufficient energy in the morning may result in overeating at later meals, causing an unnecessary intake of excess calories. Instead of skipping breakfast, many people choose quick but unhealthy meals. Foods such as sugary cereals, pastries, or sausage sandwiches are high in sugar and refined carbohydrates. While these meals may quickly satisfy hunger, they do not provide the necessary nutrients to sustain the body throughout the day. Consuming foods high in sugar and refined carbs can cause a sudden spike in blood sugar levels. This may give you a quick burst of energy, but shortly afterward, the body experiences a rapid drop in blood sugar, leaving you feeling fatigued and low on energy. This not only affects your ability to concentrate, but also makes you more likely to crave and consume unhealthy foods later in the day. Products like sausages, cold cuts, canned goods, and instant noodles are often chosen for their quick preparation and time-saving qualities. However, these foods are high in salt, saturated fats, and preservatives, posing significant health risks when consumed in excess. According to a study published in the BMJ, the average American consumes 61% of their daily calories from processed foods. This high dependence on convenience foods reflects a lack of control over nutritional quality. While these foods are easily accessible, their long-term consequences on health can be extremely hazardous. In addition to heart disease, excessive intake of processed foods is strongly linked to an increased cancer risk. A 10-year study conducted by Sorbonne University in France found that people who frequently consumed processed foods had a 12% higher risk of developing cancer compared to those who consumed them less frequently. This is primarily due to the preservatives and food additives used in the processing, as well as toxic chemicals that form when food is processed at high temperatures. Salt is one of the main ingredients in processed foods, and excessive salt consumption can harm the kidneys. When salt intake exceeds recommended levels, the kidneys must work harder to filter it out, which can lead to reduced kidney function. Chronic kidney disease is one of the potential outcomes of regularly consuming processed foods, especially for those who do not include enough fresh fruits and vegetables in their diet. Those are the 5 dangerous eating habits that many Americans are struggling with. These habits not only harm your health, but are also the main causes of a range of serious conditions such as obesity, cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and cancer. By gradually changing these unhealthy eating habits, you can improve your health and reduce the risk of related diseases. Simple solutions like reducing sugar consumption, limiting fast food, cooking with fresh ingredients, and maintaining a healthy breakfast will effectively help you protect your health. Thank you for watching the video. Let's begin the journey toward a healthier lifestyle by starting with the smallest changes. If you found the video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any future health-related content.